Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This is one that I've kind of gone back and forth about whether I want to make, whether I could be asked to make this or not. And ultimately, obviously I've decided, yeah, I'm going to make something. I do want to talk about The Last of Us 2 and my opinions on it. I thought, obviously, I've been at work, so it took me a bit longer to get around to it, and I kind of thought, maybe the moment's passed, but I want to say something. Now, forgive me if this video is a bit of a mishmash or whatever. It's just, I haven't really put any sort of like structure together. I'm just going to say what comes off the top of my head. Obviously, going forward, there is going to be spoilers. So if you haven't played The Last of Us 2 or The Last of Us 1, you know, click off the video, go experience it for yourself. And yeah, so let's get started. So first thing I want to say is, I have no problem with Ellie being gay. Obviously, it was alluded to in the first game. I have no problem with it, and also I have no problem with Joel's death. Now, I feel like I have to say that because that seems to be the go-to fucking response for anyone that criticizes The Last of Us online, regardless of what it is. That seems to be the instant thing that all these people that liked it bring up, regardless of what you say. Now, I've got no problem if you like the game. Great, that's great that you spent your money and you actually ended up liking the game. Brilliant. But there's a real toxic fucking community of people that defend this game, and it's made up of fucking morons. And Neil Druckmann is also one of these people. He seems to have his head so far up his own arse that he can't conceive of a fucking person that won't like his game that isn't some fucking moron. But anyway, I'll get more into that in a minute. You are probably aware I'm not like some sort of fucking renowned for game reviews and stuff. This is just my opinion of someone who enjoyed the first game and went out and bought the second game. Now, I managed to avoid any leaks or spoilers, and I know I got the gist, obviously, that it was bad, and people were like, don't waste your money on it, it's shit. But I'm the sort of person that I need to experience it for myself. If someone tells me it's shit, you know, that don't matter to me. Like, okay, fair enough, you told me your opinion, but I want to see for myself that it's shit. And I went out and bought it, and, you know, oh, you wasted your money or whatever. As far as I'm concerned, I love the first game so much. Naughty Dog had earned my trust and earned my money for this second game. I owed them to give it a shot, because I really enjoyed the first game. I've enjoyed the Uncharted games. As a company, you know, I've always been happy with the games that they put out, so I'm going to go and buy it. Not, you know, just because someone tells me that it's not good, I need to see it for myself. Now, with that in mind, like I say, I did buy this game. I gave Naughty Dog my money, and I played the game all the way through, so I think that entitles me to an opinion, and like I said, I'm a fan of the series, and if I don't like the game, there should be no issue with me speaking up and saying that I don't like the game, in the very same way that if you do like the game, and you've paid for it, and you want to talk about how great you think it is, there should be no issue with that. But Neil Druckmann and all these toxic people that like the game, not everyone that likes the game, there's people that like the game and are willing to listen to people that don't like the game and accept the criticism for it, but these toxic people that like the game and defend it no matter what, and they instantly have this fucking thing of, if you dislike the game, you're either homophobic, you're butthurt that Joel died, or you are so stupid that you can't, or immature is the one they like to use, that you didn't understand the story and the message of the story, which is so fucking dumb, because you're acting as if this is some George Orwell fucking in-depth novel. The story is not that complex. Get your head out your fucking ass. I know you'd love to think that you're so fucking intelligent, like, oh, you didn't get the story, but me being a college professor, I was able to look deep down within the layers and get the message. It's not fucking that hard. It's fucking easy. Jesus Christ. And now I've got no issue with the fact, yeah, the story is basically just about revenge, which people are, oh, that's lazy, it's just about revenge. Yeah, agreed, but it can be done well. I mean, you could say that about a lot of things. Look at John Wick, look how well that's done. That's basically about revenge. But the fact is, whether the revenge is a lazy thing or not, you didn't write a good story for it. But people are like, oh, you just didn't get the fucking... Look, it's easy. It's about revenge. The whole thing is about Ellie trying to get revenge on Joel's killer, Abby. And at the end, you know, she goes around, she kills all of Abby's friends, and then she gets to Abby, and then goes, do you know what? Basically, it's like, this is a vicious circle. Revenge is bad. I've basically become Abby. Abby went around, her life was changed and obsessed by hunting down the man that killed her father, and it turned her into this fucking monster. And Ellie has become Abby, and then she decides to let Abby live. And then during the fight, Ellie loses 2 fingers. Ellie then goes home, sees that Dina and the baby have left. Obviously, the baby's left. The baby's not going to stick around. It'd be really weird if she arrived home and Dina had gone, but the baby was like, yeah, Dina's fucked off, but I decided to stick around. I kind of like this place. Yeah, obviously, you get... So she basically, for revenge, she loses her family, and she also loses the 2 fingers, which obviously she needs to play the guitar. So she can no longer play the guitar now, which is something that Joel taught her. So in her quest for revenge, she loses her family and her ability to play the guitar, which is the one way she could stay connected to Joel, the very man that she was trying to avenge. Moral of the story, revenge is bad. Like, it's not that difficult. Stop acting like you've cracked the fucking code. Like, oh, yeah, you're just too stupid. Now, if anyone's been follows me on Twitter, they'll see that I've been, like, getting involved in some, should we say, discussions with some of these fucking idiots. And it's just exhausting. And this is the reason why I didn't want to make the video, because I'm just seeing shit daily now of these people that are like, oh, people don't like it because they're scared of strong female leads. People don't like it because they're homophobic. People are too stupid, they don't understand the story. But about Joel, I had this conversation with this guy who basically, someone said, this story is poorly written. And then this guy said, it's not poorly written, you're just a crybaby. So then this guy was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm entitled to my opinion. So he was like, well, okay, if you think the story's poorly written, give an example. So I wrote a massive tweet back as to why I thought the story was poorly written, and he came back with your butthurt over Joel's death, which is nothing that I fucking even mentioned in my thing. I said to him, what do you think's so great? This is the thing, right, getting into it now. The story for me was a fucking mess. You had flashbacks in flashbacks in flashbacks. It was like fucking Inception. And I think that a lot of fucking writers do this because they think it's so artistic and it's so good. Now, I've got no problem with sometimes in a film if you want to show the middle at the beginning, the end at the beginning, and it jumps back and whatever. But people overdo it. And just doing this strategy, this technique, doesn't instantly make your fucking game great or your movie great. You look at things like Pulp Fiction that did it well, and then I think The Last of Us did this pretty shit, in my opinion. Because it killed a lot of stuff that I guess we were supposed to fucking feel. It makes no sense that we're playing Ellie to start with, and we're going around killing all these fucking people. And then later we're passed on to Abby, and then we learn a little bit more about these people. But at the time I've killed this person, I didn't give a shit. It was just generic NPC. But now it's like, yeah, it turns out that person you killed is a pretty cool guy. You prick. Like, I don't care. At the time, I didn't know any better than he was just part of a mob that killed Joel. Like, I don't give a fuck. And the thing is, even when you do get to learn about these characters, I still don't give a shit. Because none of the characters are well written. The newer characters, I mean. They're fucking crap. Oh, you killed Mel. Right? Well, you should feel bad about that. But I don't. She didn't really seem like, I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, but she's pregnant. Oh, right, okay. Like, I'm not being funny. You literally, oh, right, yeah, well, you didn't like her character because we didn't write her very well while she's pregnant. Instant, like, fucking. Also, I mean, the only character I felt guilty about killing, bearing in mind this is a computer game, by the way, so, you know, I'm not talking about murdering actual fucking people here, but the only person I felt bad killing the dog. But that was before I even knew the dog's backstory. It's like, oh no, I played fetch with that dog in the past that hasn't happened yet. And now I've killed the dog. It's just fucking, oh, this person's pregnant. They instantly must be a good person. Oh look, these people have a dog that they're really nice to. And you killed them. You cock. Anyone who owns a pet can't be a bad person, you fucking idiot. Just stupid. If you want me to make me feel bad or sympathise, especially with Abby, this was the thing that I had the problem with. And I did tweet about this. Is you play Ellie, then you play Abby, and where it stops off where you first play Ellie is you're in the theatre and then you hear a noise, you go forward. Abby has basically, she shoots, what's his fucking name? Generic character, Jesse. She shoots Jesse, right? No one gives a shit, he's dead, like, whatever. Bye, Jesse, fucking, I'm gonna miss you and that thing you did, whatever. And then, she's got Tommy at gunpoint and she's like, throw away your gun, blah, blah, blah. And then it stops, you stop playing as Ellie. And then it goes back to Abby. So then you see how Abby got to this point of where we're in the theatre at gunpoint. And then you get back there with Abby after like what seems like 4 million fucking years of playtime with Abby. And you expect to... Well, I did. I expected to then have control of Ellie to fight Abby. No, I've got to fight Ellie as Abby. How fucking backwards is this? I don't care. I have played The Last of Us 1 and most of this game as Ellie. I'm invested in Ellie and her story. And I want to see her avenge Joel. Now, because I played Abby for 5 fucking minutes, well, not 5 minutes, 5 years it felt like, you think that I'm going to be more invested in Abby's story and I'm going to want to take down Ellie as Abby, because what? Because now I'm supposed to think Ellie's the bad guy? No, I don't want to play as Abby, and it's got nothing to do with the fact, oh, you just don't like her because she's a big bulky woman and whatever, and she's not what you're... No, I don't want to play as her because she killed Joel, and now you're butthurt because Joel died. No. We think about Ellie and Joel, right? These characters. We have gone through an entire game, a journey with those characters. We've got to know them. We've seen them grow. And we then see Joel get murdered by a character. And then after playing this character for 8 hours, I'm supposed to like this character. No, she's the bad guy. I've got no problem with her as a character, but she should be the bad guy. And if there's a boss fight, literally, when I got to that bit where it's Abby versus Ellie, I stood still and let Ellie kill me in the hope that maybe your Naughty Dog would put an ending in where Abby would have died there and then, and everyone would have went, great, we've avenged Joel, brilliant. And then you could have put like a little message in like, yeah, but did that bring him back? Did killing Abby bring Joel back? You could still have your shitty little message in there of revenge is bad. Oh, we did all this, we killed all our friends, and we killed Abby, but Joel's still dead. Did you really gain anything? You still got the same fucking message, but you followed it through. It just seems fucking stupid. The only characters that I gave a shit like about the newer characters were Yara and Lev. I think that's their names. So I can't even remember their names. But the ones in... There was the most interesting part of Abby's story where these 2 people have escaped the scars. And you get to learn a bit about their backstory. Particularly Lev. His story was very interesting, I thought. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I actually thought that was really a good part of the game. And I thought the part where you play as Abby... with Lev, and you're on your way to the hospital to get the shit you need for Yara, was the best part about Abby's section, and I really enjoyed it. And some of the dialogue exchanges within that section, I thought were the best. But other than that, it was just fucking trash. And the thing is, I've got no... You know, if you like it, brilliant. I don't like it. But the worst thing about it for me isn't even in the game. It's the fucking idiots that can't accept the criticism. Like, look at this video, right? I've just listed all these criticisms and stuff. You may disagree with them, which is fair enough. But you can tell there'll be people that would watch this video and at the end go, you're just butthurt about Joel. Even though I've said that I'm not. You're homophobic, even though I've said that I'm not. It doesn't matter because they're stupid and they can't defend the game. If you like the game, great. But some people didn't like the game, so fuck off. And the game isn't some fucking masterpiece, Neil Druckmann, that everyone has to fucking like. And if they don't like, they're a fucking idiot. Anyway, this is why I didn't want to do this video, because it's just a rambly fucking rant. Final thing I'll say, in terms of gameplay, it's like literally, most of the video is just like me bitching, and then it's like, in terms of gameplay, there isn't much improvement. Like, you can jump and you can crouch. But that being said, right, and this is just me, I personally didn't think there needed to be too much improvement in the gameplay, and I thought that being able to jump, particularly being able to go prone, is really useful. I like being able to, like, in the stealth sections, crawl under, like, trucks and stuff to hide. I thought that was a good addition. Yeah, they didn't add too much, but I don't really think that they needed to in the way of that. Also, I'll say on another positive note, the environments of this game are fucking amazing, as usual. The graphics, the game looks beautiful. It's just the story was shit, and I could go on and on for ages, but I don't want to make a massively long video about why the story is shit. I think I've covered a lot of it here, and the game overall left me feeling really deflated. And I went on to Twitter afterwards, obviously, to see everyone else's opinions of it, and yeah, I basically saw a lot of people that agreed with what I was saying. And there are people out there that are like, I don't like it because Ellie's gay, and I don't like it because they shouldn't have done Joel dirty like that. Which, you know, come on, like, fucking, you didn't like the game because Ellie's gay? That's fucking stupid. And yeah, okay, if you're angry about Joel's death, I think you're entitled to be angry about that, but personally for me, I didn't think that really, you know, ruined the game. or I'll say some of the flashback sections where you got to play as Joel and Ellie, I thought was good. It was good to see their relationship, like, you know, building on their characters some more. Yeah, real shame overall. But yeah, if there isn't any idiots watching that are going around basically thinking that everyone that hates The Last of Us 2 is basically just closed-minded and didn't understand the story, then try to listen to what people are saying. If you're interested, if you don't care why people don't like it, don't listen. But don't just assume people don't like it because of one of 3 reasons that Neil Druckmann and all his fucking arse kissers are going on about. There's many reasons not to like this game. Like I said, this wasn't a review. This was a rant. I do want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments and stuff. And hopefully I'll get to have a bit more of a discussion with people about this game. And yeah, sorry about this game being rambly. Also, on a quick note, I know I haven't uploaded in like a month. Obviously, I did say in one of my last videos that I was going back to work. My lockdown had ended. And just been getting back into the swing of things. And I should be uploading more going forward. I've got another video in the works, which is actually going to be... you know, not quite a rambly mess. I just wanted to get this video out there. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this nonsense, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers guys.